Welcome back everybody to ML Art and Design. I want to show you guys a very special piece that's taken me some time to finish, but now that she's all complete, I'm finally able to show her. And this is from the video game Soul Calibur. This is Ivy. This piece is a private commission done for a friend of mine who's all about having exclusive pieces that are basically one of ones, because he has other statues converted into these characters that he wants in his collection. This Ivy was converted from, and the information is here on the back, it says Goddess in Alloy from 1998. So this is a classic statue that he had converted into the character Ivy that you see here. She basically is a piece that really pops out when you put her, next to other statues such as the Gentle Giant Sucker Punch pieces, or the Sideshow Rogue and the Psylocke. Those are like kind of pieces that I have here in my house, and she really stands out just because of the fact of all that she has going on. She's very detailed, very ornate with all the gold, and she looks glorious, man. It's just really very nice piece. A little envious that I don't get to keep her after you put all this work into this and she has to go. It's just, you get a little bit of attachment, but in the end, it is what it is. She's got to go to her rightful owner, and I congratulate him for such a wonderful piece that he's going to be adding to his collection. So she stands at she's a quarter scale piece, and like I said before, was converted from another statue. I don't know what that other statue really looks like, but I can tell you from a fact, from when I received it, all the work that was done, it was a lot of work put into her. I'll take you down and I'll give you the breakdown of pretty much all the paint and everything else. She's detachable from the base, and the whip is detachable from her hand. Now that we're on the whip, based on the reference art, is basically like a chrome silver underneath with the transparent red over it. We've done that before on the other statues, so you can always go back and take a look at how, more information on how I did that process. The whip itself is like armature wire, so it's definitely posable. I put it in this position. You could have it wrapping around her. It is going to be all up to the collector when he receives it, how he wants to do it. I think this is simple, but it also looks like she's about to like bring it up, or she's like resting it down. You could look at it either way. So I chromed out the actual pieces, which were all individually placed onto this armature wire, and then did like a transparent color of what the uniform is, so that you can still see the chrome shining through on the whip, which you'll see when we get closer, but it is tinted to match the uniform. And then it has also little gold accents here and there, on either side. The hair is a lighter gray with pearlized white and iridescence in it to complement, when you spin it around, or when a certain light hits it, then you'll start to see all of those nice little reflections in her hair as well. The skin tone, based on the reference that I looked up online for her, she is a little bit of a fair skin, so that's what we went with. So she's definitely has that that nice, rich, shadowing and all that other good stuff, but it coincides with the more fair skin, so it really gives her nice depth. There's a good little booty shot for those guys who really like to have their statues with a nice backside. She definitely has that. The uniform itself is not the traditional purple that you always see Ivy in, but more of a alternate color, which the commissioner wanted her to be showing. And this one has some iridescent purple into it. So not only is it that wine, alternate color, but it still has some other traditional, purple in it to really identify the character. The golds, that's where everything pretty much comes into heavy work. When you're doing these metallics, you know, all this masking and everything that goes into this so that nothing overlaps onto the other. You know, it is a lot of work. I'll be lying if I say it isn't. But in any case, she has 3 or 4 different golds. I lost count. Some of them are mixes of each other. Everything just pretty much so that it could flow into the whole look. So we have like some patina going on the arm here, just to show that it's you know, armor that is been in use, not so much, you know, brand new like she just put it on. But we got a lot of decorative art, you know, going on the shoulder pad there. All the trimmings on the neck brace and on the arms all have all this detail. It's not just a plain brace. It has all these zigzags and interlinks. It's really cool. You know, the brace, all the trimmings are in a different gold so that they bounce off more than the bracers. So, you know, working here and there, giving it a whole different vibe, but it all ties into each other. You got the black laces, black leather laces with the nips are all chromed out, and that was used gloss black base with the spastics over it. In the center, the rose is the chrome silver, as well as the eye of the sword, chrome silver, and then you have transparent green there and transparent red for the rose. And it really gives it that, because it is a metallic rose, but at the same time it, you know, shines with the uniform and it makes everything look cool. So that chrome silver base with the transparency over it really works well. Yeah, okay, the base is another gold with a series of washes of black over it. You start off light just so that it can get into all the crevices, and you build it up as you go where you want it more intense, and you get this nice look, like a rustic gold, but with the black, you know, into it, because all of the collection that he has, they all have black bases. So he wanted to keep that flow, but her on a black base would have really looked a little, maybe a little duller over here with this little gold and with the black washes on it. It really complements her, and I think it works well. Like I said, I'm going to try to keep the videos a little shorter, but it's a lot to go over with this one. So I'm going to take you in a little closer, look at Ivy a little bit better, and then we'll wrap her up. Alright guys, here's Ivy a little closer. I'm going to have to do this in steps because she's just so big. I can't get all the way zoomed in. But here you can see the hair, some of the face, and the detailing that goes into the all the paint app, particularly with the lace around the neck. And then if you look at here, the actual shoulder pad, which is like a snake, that, or 2 snakes in one, that wrap around her, and then with all the decorative stuff there. You can see the actual arm, what I was telling you guys about the different golds for different areas, whereas this gold is one, and then the trim on the body is another. There's the little booty shot. What else? You can see, hopefully the camera can pick it up, where you got the wine on the actual uniform, but as you turn, you can see some of the iridescent purple getting picked up. I guess you can see it more up here around the collar, which is what I was trying to tell you, with the purple being into the uniform. And then you see the chrome. If I would have just done aluminum, it would look not as ornate. It wouldn't pop as much. Here, as I pan down, you'll be able to see more of her. Let me see if I can get it to focus better. There we go. There's the base. And here on the whip is where I was telling you, or let me see if I can focus. Yeah, so you see the chrome, and then you see the color that complements the uniform shining through the chrome. And then there's gold trim as well all around it. So yeah, like I said, one of the more intricate pieces that I've painted. Definitely an amazing piece, and I hope that at the end of the day, all the hard work that I put in, shows, and I think it does. It's definitely worth it. I don't suggest cutting corners and stuff like that. If you can actually get it and take your time with something like this, and in the end, like I always say, the payoff is tremendous. Alright guys, so again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys like this one. Please don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and keep painting, man. Keep the hobby going. Let's keep the year, kick the year off with a bang, and keep it going strong. Alright guys, until next time, take care.